The NASCAR Chase for the Sprint Cup is on. Over the weekend, the top 16 drivers hit the road at the Chicagoland Speedway to start the 10-race series that'll crown the champion. I've got Hall of Fame driver and Fox Sports analyst Darrell Waltrip here with us. He's been following the high-speed action, and as I understand, snacking on M&Ms in the TV booth?
No, the Chase starts this weekend, and of course Kyle Busch, the driver of the M&M's car, he's the defending champion. It's cool because this is 75th anniversary of M&M's. They've been celebrating all year long, and I think Kyle's got a really good chance of going, repeating what he did last year. So the Chase is interesting. I like it.
I got to tell you, my co-host sometimes eats M&M's. It's her breakfast of champions. I'm kind of jealous, but back to racing. So you think Kyle's going to take home the trophy?
Well, a lot of people think the Gibbs Toyotas are going to be hard to beat. There are 4 of those cars. Kyle drives the 18 M&M's car with his teammates, and then you throw in Martin Truex Jr. Those cars have been really dominant on the mile-and-a-half tracks, and we've got several mile-and-a-half tracks in the Chase. So a lot of my friends think it could be 4 Toyotas, when we get to Homestead in November. So, but it's so hard to predict, Courtney, because one bad race and you're out. If you win, you move on. We know that. But if you have a bad race, most likely you're out of the Chase. So a lot of pressure on the driver, on the guys prepping the car. You got to have the car perfect. Jimmy Johnson, who was an odds-on favorite last year, goes to Dover, a track where he had dominated, had the most wins. He had a mechanical failure, knocked him out of the Chase. So everything has to go right for you to be able to win that championship.
And I think it makes it even more exciting since they changed the format. They're, like you said, one bad race and it's over. You can't coast. You got to be on your game. So speaking of being on your game, what's your favorite win so far?
Ooh, man, I think back to Daytona in February. I mean, the closest finish they'd ever had at Daytona. Martin Truex looks like he's got that race won. It's his first race in a Toyota. And here he comes down the line, and all of a sudden Denny Hamlin comes out of nowhere, makes a high pass, gets around Matt Kenseth, gets up along the side of Truex, and I'll be darned if he didn't beat him to the line by about an inch, looked like. It was hard to call, closest finish they'd had. That was one of my favorites. Then we go to, Phoenix, when Kevin Harvick and Carl Edwards battled to the line in another close finish. I love seeing Kyle win at Indy. We all want to win that race. It's one of the biggest ones that we have, and I love seeing him dominate that race the way he did.
Well, we love seeing you on TV as an analyst, too. I mean, but let's go back to M&M's. I understand they have some exclusive content for us through their Facebook page. How do we get a hold of that?
Yeah, if you just go to the M&M's Facebook page, there's a ton of highlights on there of Kyle's wins, special memories. It's a lot of fun to watch. You get your big old bowl of M&M's. You put it on the Facebook page, M&M's Facebook page, and you eat some M&M's and watch some of those wins that Kyle had, and there's a lot of them.
And I understand we should be hashtagging MMS for M&M 75 in order to win some cool prizes, too?
That's it. They're giving away a lot of prizes. It's been a fun year. This started way back in February. Kyle ran the kind of throwback paint scheme a couple of times this past year. And, of course, they want to cap it off with a great celebration in Homestead, holding that big trophy when it's all over with. So we'll see how it goes. He's got a great shot again this year.
M&M giving away some great prizes. And, of course, NASCAR is giving away the ultimate prize, that Sprint Cup trophy, like you said. Darrell, it's always a pleasure having you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Courtney. Enjoyed it.
All right, if you miss anything, you can always check out our website, fox4morningblend.com. Okay, is there such a thing as brushing your teeth too often? Inquiring minds want to know. I go in search of the tooth truth just after the break. Stay with us.